So I got a request for this really pretty Kim Kardashian look. It's a really dark, dramatic, smoky eye with a pale mouth, and the color is a really pretty brown, and it's going to look great on everybody. So if you have red hair, blonde hair, any different color eyes, it's really a flattering color for every skin tone and eye color. So her makeup artist uses Yves Saint Laurent makeup, and I know it's kind of expensive and pricey and not everybody has it, so I'm going to show you with some cheaper versions how we can recreate the same look. And if you go to my blog, I have a picture. I can't show it on my YouTube videos, but if you go there, you'll see the picture that she has, and it's really pretty look, so I'll try to recreate the best that I can. So what I did first is I just put foundation all over my fingertips, and then I put concealer all over here around the nostril, which get really red. And a couple of people are asking about their mouth, like if their lips are really red and they can't get a really nude lip. I either put concealer, or if you want to spend a little more money, this is even better. It's this lip Spackle by Laura Geller, and it's kind of like a really grayish pink color, and you just smooth it on your lips. And it works better than the concealer because it fills in the lip line, it prevents the lipstick from bleeding, and it's moisturizing, and it doesn't make that funny lip line that sometimes you get when you wear lipstick. So I really like this stuff. So thanks to my sister for buying me this. Next I'll do a little bit of contouring because her cheekbones, and you don't have to do this, I'm just showing if you really want to recreate the same look she has. So from the corner of the mouth to up right above the ear. And this helps slenderize faces too. So if you guys, I know I've been getting some questions on slenderizing. So you dot here, right above the eyebrow, right here on the side of the eyebrow. And instantly, this makes the face look, this makes this area look darker, which makes it look skinnier. So any area you want to look skinnier, make it darker with your concealer. So if you have a wider nose and you want it to look skinnier, I'll just show you for fun. You go along the side of the nose, and you're going to draw lines straight down like this. And then you're just going to blend that in. Hopefully that doesn't make it look too crazy. And then usually on the chin is a good place to do it too. And then you can go up a little from like right above the nostril up to the top of the cheekbone and just kind of blend this in more of a curved shape upward. And then that will also slenderize the face here too. You can also do like along the jawline right here. And that again will make this look a little more chiseled. You can do a line that goes straight up and then down, kind of like an L right here. And then that will make your you look like you have really more defined cheekbones too. So that's what we're going to do for this stage. Then he takes a liquid highlighter, and I can't find mine, so hang on. Okay, I found it. So this is from Shu Uemura, and it's a really pearly liquid highlighter. It's just kind of goopy like that. Or you can use Shell from MAC. These are both cheaper alternatives. They're similar in color. I'm going to use the Shu Uemura one because I really like it. So I put a little bit on the side of my hand. Kind of about that much, and then you're just going to tap, and then you're going to hit right here under the cheekbones like this. And I'm going to show you a little more just to exaggerate it a little bit more. So this area is going to go right up like this. And usually again from the nostril up above to the top of where your ear is at. And this is really, it's a really good highlighter. And then he also goes down the center of her nose. So we're just going to rub that in really well. And you could also get right underneath the eyebrow. And again, I'm just duplicating all the steps that he did on her face. So if it seems like a lot, it's what he did on her, it's not me. Okay, so you can see it's already illuminated. You can put a little on the chin, and then to make your lips look fuller, here's a trick too. You're going to go right above the top of the lip like that. And that's just going to make it look really full and highlighted. And I got a lot of highlighter, so we'll just put some extra. I'll have a really straight looking nose today. So as you can see already, you can see where the light is illuminating that on your face. Then you're going to take your pressed powder and your sponge, and this is what's going to seal in everything that you just did, all this hard work. So we're going to press it over the eyes, the chin, around the mouth, around the nose, because that's usually what gets really sweaty and oily. And I'm so sorry because my camera is really not a very great camera. But I don't really have money to get a fancy one, so until then, I'm really sorry. And I know when some of my lighting is bad, especially my earlier videos, everybody said the one I did on skincare, my skin looks really great. It was the worst lighting, and that was like one of my first videos, so I'm so sorry. My skin really didn't look like that in real life. Okay, so once we have powder everywhere, Then we're going to start with the really fun part. So we're going to start with her eye, and he uses a really beige shimmer. So I'm going to use, this is Shroom from MAC, so any beige shimmer will work. So take one of your flat brushes, and we're just going to go right here, not close to the lash line, but just going to get this corner, hit it with a little bit of highlighter. And I don't really like this brush because the hairs fall out. I'm trying to find another one. So take your fluffier brush, and then we're going to go up under here. And go up under here. You can just work your way down too. You can kind of go over the whole eye with it. Next, the color he uses is a really pretty, it's like a kind of a taupe brown, which is kind of like a, how would you describe it? Like a reddish, not a reddish brown. It's like a metallic-y, ashy gold brown. It's really hard to describe, but I'm going to try to recreate it because I don't have that color, so it's pretty dark. So we're going to take, you could take a black, a dark brown, and I'm going to see how many other colors I can find. Oh, I have this palette. This, it's kind of like a purpley-ish brown. Do you see that? It looks sort of bluish, but it's kind of like a lavendery purple. So what we're going to do is make a couple layers, and I'm going to take a dark brown. Any dark brown will work. And you're just going to go all over the lower part of the lid with this. And we're going to have to do a couple layers to recreate the same color as the Yves Saint Laurent one. And I think the Yves Saint Laurent one is called Astral Brown, and their colors are beautiful. They're just a little pricey, so I'm going to show you guys a cheaper, more wallet-friendly alternative. So we're going to go under the eye as well. Go up here. Once we have the base part covered, I'm going to go over it with this taupey kind of color. And this one is from Estee Lauder. It's called Cinnamon. So if you guys like it, you can use that color as well too. And if you go to my blog, I'm going to list all these colors. Then we're going to take this and we're going to work right up above the crease right here. Kind of going to go up and make a flat tabletop. And if you don't have much of a lid or crease to work with, just kind of recreate this blending shape. You're going to go up and out. And it'll work. The dimensions will come out because it's going to give the illusion on everybody's eye. Then I'm also going to take a black, and you can take kind of a sparkly black, and since we have the pigments down pretty well, it's not really going to look saturated like a black right now. I'm going to use Oil Slick from Urban Decay from this little palette, and I'm just going to go, starting at the lash line, I'm just going to go over this. And as you can see, it's not going to make it look black, but it's just going to give us a darker version of the color that we just had. So we're going to do that all over there. And then we're going to go underneath as well. And then we can also take like a gold, this is Mulch, any kind of gold bronzy color. And the trick to blending is you just keep putting more and more layers. And this is going to give us that astral brown kind of dimension. It's like a purpley bronzy brown, if you can kind of imagine that. And we're going to go under the eye. It's so much easier doing videos, and now I can do both eyes at the same time. And again, when you guys get doing this and you get practicing, it's not going to take you this long. It just takes me longer because I am explaining it, and I want to make sure you guys can understand and see what I'm doing well. Okay, now we're going to take our black liner, and I'm going to take my favorite, which is Smolder from MAC. It's a really great kohl pencil, and we're just going to encircle the entire eye. So you're going to start out here at the corner. You're going to go all the way around with the black. All the way up here, and you're going to go all the way underneath. And the bad thing about the kohl pencils is they come off, they come apart. MAC makes a great pencil, and you can get a cheap one too from the drugstore. It can be CoverGirl, Maybelline, any of those brands. They all work great. And every makeup artist has those cheapy ones in their kit too. So we're going to go underneath the eye, then we're going to line the rims. And I know it's hard to do the tops, and it feels like you might scratch your eye. So I put it in the bottom, and then you can blink real hard, and it'll just smash it up into the top. You can do the tops too if you want. I kind of close my eyelid, because it just, your eyeball wants to close automatically anyway. So once we have the black in, to give it extra stain power, you can use a black shadow. And my favorite is Carbon from MAC, so I'm just going to use that one. So we're going to just go over the line that you just made. And this is going to make sure it doesn't melt off, so you don't have that look like I just put makeup on and then an hour later it looks like you had nothing on. That's not very fun. Okay, then do underneath. And this look really makes the whites of your eyes look really white. It looks like I put some kind of crazy eye drops in, but I didn't. So we're just going to go back over. And then you can go back over with your kind of sparkly black color again. And her look, it's really dark. It goes way out more dark, but I don't think I'm going to do that because it's a little dramatic. And you guys can do it. Just keep doing this with the brown and keep working your way out. So this is going to keep going up. So the whitest part will be up out here and then down. I just want it to look more wearable so you guys can have a look you can wear in life, not like you're going to a photo shoot or an award show like her look was created for. But it's really fun. I would wear this to work, but since I do makeup, I guess they don't mind if I have crazier makeup. As long as some of the jobs are like, I don't want to look as crazy as you look. It's like, it's not crazy, it's fun. Okay, so there's kind of the brownish smoky color we've worked on. Now we're going to do our cheek colors. And I'm going to show you one of my blush palettes, which has all of these colors in it. And I'm going to use a frost. Her look is really frosty, and this is 10 from Benefit. I love this. So just smash your blush brush thin, dab it in the highlight, and then we're just going to go over the area that we did earlier, and this is going to give it extra stain power too. Then you can get the lower bronzy color. And again, from the corner of the mouth up to right above your ear right there. And these are the perfect dimensions on everybody's face too. So then you can take I'm going to actually use this pinky color. And this is called Rose Sable from Estee Lauder. It's really pretty pink. I don't know if you guys can see how pretty it really is. And for her skin color, she's a little more olive. So you could use more of an orangey kind of peachy color too, if your skin is that way. This is a really pretty color. It just doesn't look as great on camera as what I'm showing you. And this is Peaches from MAC. It's really pretty. I will just put a little layer on too. And hopefully I won't scare people and they're like, whoa, but you couldn't see it on the video. Okay, so then for her mouth, I'm going to use a really pale pink. And this is a fun color. It's from Sephora. It is $135. It's a nude, really nude pink, as you can see right there. So we're just going to draw the lips. And you can go a little below your natural lip line. Her lips are really full. And we'll just color that in a little. And they used a really pretty pink color. This is from NYC Colors. It's called Chiffon. I really like it. This was like $1. You can get it in any drugstore. So you put that pinky color all over. And then you can just put any gloss. And where did my gloss disappear? Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to use Mouth Watering from MAC. It's a really pretty gloss. And there you go. So there's our really nude mouth. I forgot to do mascara. So curl your lashes and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just curled my lashes and I've lost one of my mascaras, so all I have is this little sample from the Body Shop. And somebody asked if I used the Body Shop, and then I did my little bend trick. Take your wand out, bend it halfway down. Not the plastic part, but the wire part. And then you just start on the bottom and curl these guys up. And surprisingly, one of my favorite colors of all time is from the Body Shop. And really, if you can use products of all different levels, it just depends on the color that you want to use, and the pigment quality is a little different. But if you love a color, I have stuff from every different line possible. I try to show you guys similar colors so you don't feel like you have to go out and buy a million trillion different colors to. And then you always want to get the top, so go down and up. And then my favorite that I think is beautiful on eyes is to, instead of pulling straight out all the time, on this side I pull out to the side. And it gives you like a really pretty cat eye look too. Get those guys on the end. And then just wiggle those guys around. And there's your mascara. Then for her eyebrows are kind of dark. So we'll just pick any kind of medium brown that you guys have. And we'll get, this is, I believe, charcoal brown, and we'll just kind of fill in the line. And you can use a pencil too. I just like how realistic the powder looks. And sometimes the pigment can get darker. If you want really defined angles, then by all means use a pencil. And I used to use a pencil a lot. And I still will when I want things really defined looking. But sometimes I just like a soft eyebrow that looks real, because you're just filling in, you're just shading, so the hair that's on your eyebrows will actually still come through, but you're just shading the base, so it looks a lot more realistic. And if I do use a pencil, I'll do a straight line up and really make this point prominent, and then here I'll do this line here and make that point prominent, and then just kind of blend it with shadow with the rest. So she has bangs in her picture, so it kind of looks more like this, sort of, but they just get in my way. So there's your pretty brown, I know in this lighting doesn't look like it, but pretty highlighted face, pale lips, and a pretty, really kind of smoky eye. I hope you guys like it, and go to my blog because I finally have a contest idea, so it'll be really fun. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.